What's really fucking good, y'all? It's your boy Mill.
And your boy Pat.
And y'all tapped in right now to the most lit podcast you're ever gonna see or witness in your life. We want to make sure that we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us wherever you are listening in right now on Base Soil, coming to you live. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live, like this episode tonight. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this episode right here. Right here. My boy AP tapping in. Hey, shout out my boy, you know what I'm saying? My boy Pat, how you doing today?
Excuse me, I'm good, bro. Can't complain. Got me a nice little nap in, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Just
How you
waking
looking
up.
you know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
cap. Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Ready to go. So
Nice.
to the chat, you know what I'm saying? The group in there, bro.
Mark in the building.
Early. AP.
I'm already in this motherfucker. Shout out my boy AP, you know what I'm saying? Tapping in. Let's get it. My boy. Yes. So a lot has happened since the last time that we talked. Shit has heated up for the 49ers at training camp. Injuries have occurred already and starting to pile up, along with players not showing up still, like Trent Williams. No word on that. And the biggest news, I don't know if anyone has heard, but Brandon Aiyuk is everywhere right now. Everywhere right now for trade talks. LMAO, because it was literally not even a week ago that we had Colin Cowherd come out and say that he was for sure about to get a deal done, and it hasn't been a week. And since that time, Brandon Aiyuk has been in trade talks with the Patriots, the Browns, and now the Imminent, the Steelers, who are back.
I guess the Redskins was in there at one point. I guess they put themselves out of the race. They're like, y'all can have this shit.
Thank you. That's what I was like, bro. I feel like they just literally been calling him back and asking about the shit. Like since he's back on you know what I'm saying, trade talks, what's good. So the Commanders definitely tap back in with John Lynch to see if it was gonna be able to make that deal happen. But ultimately, it seems like the Niners are kind of strong arming it in terms of what they want back, which it sounds like the Patriots had the best offer. But Brandon Aiyuk has leverage right now over the Niners because he has to be able to want to sign a long-term deal with whoever team that they trade him to, which is why the Patriots still didn't get done, and which is why the Patriots are now off of the Brandon Aiyuk trade talks. The Steelers seem like they're not trying to give up too much of the goods, and that's the team most likely that Aiyuk wants to sign long-term with. Bro, this shit. Okay, shout out my boy Jalen Prayer. Shout out Gang Violence in the building.
Well,
go ahead.
As far as the Patriots go, I heard they offered him the most money, but he didn't want to play there. So that's what I heard.
Oh, of course. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. No, yeah, bro.
It's not necessarily the fact that they have to pay him. Like, they want to pay him. You know what I'm saying? It's just he didn't want to go there. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a multitude of factors. Being able to pay him for one, and then two, also just like I said, with Aiyuk, wanting to be able to play with or choose whatever team he wants to go to if he wants to sign long term. That's what's really holding us up as well, too. So, like, and it got weirder because we saw the depth chart come out, and Brandon Aiyuk is slotted in at the starting wide receiver spot with Debo right behind him. Chris Conley, interesting enough, is behind Aiyuk ahead of Ricky Pearsall, the first round overall pick for the Niners this year. Bro, does it feel kind of like we about to kind of tail off in terms of this season, or how you feeling right now? Because shit been kind of got real. CMC is hurt. He got the hamstring issue, so no CMC right now for a couple weeks. All our running backs are kind of hurt right now as well too. With Isaac Rindo, the rookie running back, like, bro, what are you thinking about right now with the 49ers going into this year, and how with everything that's happened in these last couple of days?
I mean, it's a bit unfortunate, but at the end of the day, I really ain't too worried about the beginning of the season. I want to see how we're looking at the end of the season. So it kind of is what it is. I feel like this is part of off-season nonsense at this point. Like Trent Williams, I'm not really worried about him. He's just an OG trying to skip camp. I mean, obviously he does want to get his money, but I feel like they'll work that out. He just ain't really coming to camp because he like, y'all got it.
I can see
You feel
that.
me?
I can see that.
I'm damn near 40 years old. Like, you feel me?
I'm not mad at that either. I definitely couldn't get with that. But just with the IU talks coming so close right now to the season, I don't know.
It's a little, I would say it's a little, I don't know, annoying at this point. But I mean, he still is our number one receiver at that position. So I really don't expect him to miss games. Obviously, he's gonna attempt to sit out all this to get a new contract. But I still think, you feel me, it's gonna be resolved one way or another. I don't necessarily stand he's officially getting traded. I feel like they are like looking to shop him, but like you said, it's a multitude of factors in order to make that happen. So I wouldn't say that's necessarily a done deal, but we got him up for a contract this year, so he's gonna have to report one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's gonna be ready to play, but we'll see.
You think if he's not traded before week 1, he's gonna end up just playing, or you don't think he'll hold out?
I do. I think he'll play.
I don't know, because then he's gonna lose. He'll lose leverage going into the season and playing on an injury or playing possible injury, or you don't do as well as you did last year. So that could fuck your money too. But bruh, I'm just like, it's just weird too, because they got the hold in now, so he's at the facility every day, but he's just not practicing. So they seeing him. Even Debo said today in the presser, it was like, he's like, now I talk to Brandon every day. Like I see him pretty much every day because he's here in meetings and everything. But bruh, it's just fucking weird, bro. Like that's why I said when we was at camp last week, it kind of just felt different. Like it didn't feel like last year, like, you know what I'm saying, it was ramping up to be able to go to the Super Bowl. And this year kind of just feels like, I don't know, they're going to be ready for football, but I don't know if they focus on winning a Super Bowl this year. What do you think?
I mean, like I said, I still think they're going to be ready when the time comes. Right now, it just feels like we didn't did this shit too many times. Like, it's whatever at this point. Like, let's get to the money. Like, it's not going through the motions, but it's just like, yeah, this camp shit don't excite me no more. Like, our season just ended. We ready to kick this shit off and get to work. We know what it takes. Like, let's get there. So it's definitely a bit of a hangover from the Super Bowl loss, but I feel like this team knows what they're doing. I mean, the injuries, obviously, you can't really control that, but for the most part, I think when it's all said and done, I mean, we gonna be where we should be if we can stay healthy. Obviously, injuries play a big factor into into that, but we'll see.
For the IU trade, Jay LaFrey wants to know, what's your lowest compensation that you'll take right now from the teams that's on the board? For me, I would say from the Steelers, for the lowest compensation, second rounder and a guard. I don't know if I want a wide receiver. Like, nigga, they're offering like George Pickens. Like, that's your man's. Like, Kyle, you sent me that meme, or did you see that meme about Kyle Shanahan asking George Pickens to run block?
I think you sent that to me.
That's what's funny as fuck. So George Pickens is not gonna want to run block on this team. I mean, ideally, I would want a first rounder for IU, but for the lowest compensation, bro, from the Steelers, I'll probably take a 2 and some other random player, specifically on the offensive line, or from, like, I guess, the defense. And then from the Browns, if that's, I mean, they're still in the run-ins, I'm definitely going to take Amari Cooper with, like, a third, and we send them back a pick, some shit like that. What is your lowest compensation that you'll take right now from either one of those teams?
Yeah, I can see that. I'd say, like, really, I would say a second round and a starter, or like a second round and a fifth round. I feel like that's obviously, if we can get more, take more. But I feel like second and a fifth, or a second and a starter would be solid. If we can get Coop, I'd be fine with taking Coop and like a third or a fourth round pick. I'd be cool with that. I wouldn't necessarily be mad at that. I really don't think we need a guard, honestly. I would.
I don't know.
I would go for like.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm gonna feel you like we don't have to like press the issue at wide receiver either. So I
Yeah,
feel what you're saying
I don't
about
think
that.
at least for the Steelers wide receivers. Yeah, you
Right.
Yeah. We would like
It
Amari
ain't
Cooper.
that serious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's real. So I feel you on that. But yeah, just like a starting caliber player. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the guard position, as much as the shuffle it is right now, I feel like Puny has stepped up and Feliciano has shown he's capable. So
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's necessarily like a super pressing issue. But again, you feel me? Like time will tell with all this shit. It's all hypotheticals till the boys really get out there and do what they supposed to do if they gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I mean? So.
They got Burford already slotted at the right guard, as y'all can see from the depth chart right there. It's a little small, and they got Feliciano right behind them, Banks on the left side. So I guess they would typically need an O lineman from them, but I see Jayla Frey saying need a second tight end. That would be nice, but they're not trying to give a fire move. So hey, you know who would have been kind of cool if we got back if he was still in the league? Vance McDonald. If remember he was on the Steelers, you know what I'm saying?
That's hella funny.
Sent them back over this way.
That's the poor man's Greg Olsen.
Yes, big fact. Mariah Williams, shout out. I was hoping he went to Cleveland for Amari. I felt like that is the most convenient option, but do you think that's a real? Do you think they was really offering Amari Cooper, or that was just kind of just thrown out there?
Yeah, I just think people was putting that out there because I feel like you want to get him to go alongside Amari Cooper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I feel like he's a little better than Coop, but like you want to have the 1-2 punch. You don't want to just replace. You know what I'm saying? But again, like Coop, I fuck with Coop as far as like that's the best case scenario is like there's not much drop off. Like, yeah, BA is better, but as far as you take 2 picks, that's still ain't gonna help you this year. You know what I'm saying? Or if you get somebody else at a different position, it's probably not gonna be at the level of Coop, who just put up 1,200 yards or something like that last year. Like he really did his thing.
3 more touchdowns than Brandon Aiyuk last year.
Right. So you for me, he just did his thing. So yeah. I think that's the best case scenario as far as like helping the team in the immediate sense.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Not too sure when it's gonna happen. Do you think, bruh, out of all this shit, do you think Aiyuk ends up getting paid by the Niners?
It's still a possibility. You feel me? I don't feel like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't feel like it's completely out the question. Like everybody, like, oh, he gone. It's like I don't really feel like that because at the end of the day, it ain't really no tension. He's still in meetings, like you said. He's still at practice, shaking people's hands, giving hugs. So he's still around. He just ain't working out with the team. So, and if you know BA, I bet you he probably in that facility probably 4 or 5 in the morning, really working out. So it's probably before all the cameras and all the everything. Like he's probably really in there getting it in. So it's not like he's out of shape, and he wants his money, and I don't knock him for it. But I don't think. Yeah, I just think you feel me. When it's all said and done, BA is gonna be ready to go. So rather we pay him or somebody else pay him, I think you feel me. It's still enough there to where I don't feel like the relationship is sour.
Do you think he will pull a Klay Thompson and leave for less?
Nah. I don't see him doing that.
Yeah,
I feel like if he's gonna, he's gonna get the. Well, only way he does that, like maybe, like as far as like, it's not really less because he going to a state with no income tax. So that's the only way.
Exactly. Yes, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? As far as play,
they offered him 26. Now the price is like when they offered him way back when was supposed to be the price was 26, and since then hella niggas then got like hella wide receivers have got paid. So the price has only gone up. I just still feel like that number is 28.5 to hit it on the nose. But I mean, did you hear how much the Pats were offering since it was the most?
I heard it was 32, up over 32.
Would y'all have went to New England for $32 million a year? Patrick, would you have gone to New England for $32 million a year?
That's really putting your what's important into perspective right there, boy. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yeah. I feel like I would have to think about it. I just can't definitely say I would turn that down. Like, look, I don't give a fuck where we play.
Right, like, I'm not too sure about what's going on with their situation at quarterback, but
right. It's about you.
Hey, Jalen Frank said I play on Mars for so cap for real, Brian Williams. No, definitely wouldn't settle there. That's hella play.
It's definitely something to like wanting to go into work every day. You feel me? Like if you just don't want to be there, that should just make you miserable. There's something to be said about that. But 32 million will have you questioning, like, yo, hey, brother.
Talk about it, Alan. Yes, Super Bowl is not guaranteed, as we have seen, but that paper is. You could be a legend at the bank. That's shout out to Monty Jones. Mariah Williams, to be cold as fuck. You ain't gonna be cold as fuck. With man, $32 million, you're gonna be warm all year long. You know what I'm saying?
No, shit. Hey, that should have you miserable out there in that snow.
We got the Rolls Royce with the heated seats, the Wraith with the stars, and hey,
Rolls Royce ain't gonna work in no snow, my brother.
No, you're also true. You're also right about that.
That shit ain't gonna work in no snow, my brother.
We will have a warm vehicle to make it work, but 32 million? Boy, that's different. Oh, Jelly Frey does bring out them Boston taxes are tough. I did do a Google on that for what deal was that just happened, and we Googled. I think it was we did Jaylen Brown's how much he makes after taxes for that $300 million, bro. He only gets like 115 after tax. That's crazy. Not gonna get into politics, but that's it.
Bro, taxes are
crazy, bro. 300 turned into 115, and you can't even tell people you make 300. People like, you know what I'm saying? Your people like, man, you got 300. No, I got 115. Yeah. Jaylen Frey, Rolls Royce, snowmobile. How about that? $32 million. Not for real. That's it. We gonna make it work. Capstone did reach out to me about Tariq Owens coming. I don't think he had got the news.
Did you tell him the news?
Tariq Owens is no longer on the 49ers. Terrell Owens' son just got cut this morning. He had broken. What did he break his hand, bro? I sent it to you. Did you send it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, we get the yeah. Tariq Owens. Oh, there we go, my man. There we go. Waived this morning, fractured right hand. That will sideline him for 7 weeks. That is tough because he was out there balling. And I was shocked to see the news this morning, but yeah, my man ended up breaking his hand, and it's bad. Fractured right hand, sorry. So you think he'll he's talented enough to make somebody. You think he'll be on our practice team or somebody else's?
I mean, I've been telling you that from the jump. I think he's gonna be on our practice squad.
That's why I said you was right about that. I mean, he had a legit shot though. He was hooping, but yeah, exactly.
He was balling though.
We cannot catch a break.
I ain't gonna lie, Kev. I seen Kev post that earlier. I didn't want to break your heart. I was like, we'll probably talk about it on the show.
I figured that there's only one Tariq that I know about outside of what's my nigga Ghost? Isn't Ghost son named Tariq?
Right.
Yeah, so now I'm like, Kev does not watch Power, so I'm like, definitely not talking about that. But yes, no more Tariq Owens on the squad right now. AP says people put too much on state taxes. The players play in several states and have to pay state taxes in any state they played in. Hold on. People put too much on state taxes. The players play in several states.
So like, if you're on the road, you got to pay state taxes, whatever state or stadium you're playing in.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah.
That's free game.
But also, if majority of your games is in California, that's going, plus the 2 Rams games. Or the 1 Rams game.
Man, you better hope you're playing Texas one of them games, couple games, you know what I'm saying? Get that tax break. And I think Miami too, or Florida. We do play in Florida this year, so shout out to that. Jaylen Frey says New England and Cleveland are acting like they didn't want BA since they got curved. Yeah, no, they was not.
No, I think Cleveland wanted them. I just don't think they was gonna pay him the number.
I mean, they paid fucking Deshaun Watson a crazy amount of money, and he was facing penitentiary time. So I think they probably would have paid Aiyuk, but not 32. They wasn't gonna pay him 32. 32 is woo. Hey.
Yeah.
It would have been real, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'd have been like, we had some good times. We had some bad times. We went to the Super Bowl, y'all. But man, $32 million, that set you up for the future. How much? I mean, if you guys sign back with the Niners, bro, do you think they'll give him a better offer than what they had offered him the first time, the 26?
Yeah. If that was the first number that they said, I think for sure, because it's like you have to at this point. You don't really have a choice. Like the market has changed since that discussion. So
big time change. Like he had at least got 30, like 28.5. 30 would be we can get it done today. 28.5. We got some great tax news going on right now in the chat. AP says the Fed's gonna get the most paper no matter where you stay. No cap. Mariah Williams says Uncle Sam ain't playing. They need all their paper back. Yeah, I read a book that said you might as well just go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying, act like Uncle Sam's your teammate because he's gonna be there to take that money.
No matter what, baby.
It is just that's just what comes with it. Kev Stone says BA can still go, but I am hot about the TO thing. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
My boy Chris.
He was balling though. I ain't gonna lie. He was doing his
thing. He
reminded me a lot of.
I was really sad. Not like I wasn't like down, but like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, he watched the ball out and damn, bro, he was hooping, bro. He was making plays. Like
it reminded me a lot of Winstead last year. Like he was really doing his thing. Like shout out to Winstead too. He out there with the Jets. I hope he get on the field this year and really show folks what he could do because he's a baller.
Chris M, shout out my boy tapping in. He says I still see the Niners are in the Final Four come championship Sunday with or without BA. So this is interesting because we got some injuries that have sprung up on the team. Mostly the one with Christian McCaffrey and hamstrings is what really has me nervous. If CMC misses game, we know Debo gonna miss like probably 1 or 2 games. Like that's my boy. He gets
no, the facts. He just play hella hard. Like
exactly. That's all it is. All it is. So like he'll probably be out like 1 or 2 games. Kittle usually plays throughout the whole season. But if CMC gets hurt, bro, can you see us really still getting like one of the top 2 seeds in the NFC?
Yeah, because I feel like our running backs are really solid. The only thing with Elijah is he just always hurt. And then we got Mason. I really fuck with Mason. So I feel like if Mason got to come in and carry the load, he can. And then we got the rookie Griendo. But, you know, they're gonna have work to do. But CMC hamstring, it don't really scare me that much. I mean, you rest up for the rest of preseason. He should be good to go by week 1. So.
Okay. All right. Put me at ease with that one. I'm just like, man, I know our defense is still gonna be good. We can always lean our hat on that. But I just always go back to the days when we had Jimmy and before they made the CMC trade, shit was looking real rough with Aiyuk, with Kittle, and BA in there. Because if you can't get the run game going and Shanahan's offense tend to struggle sometimes. That's how we ended up losing that Falcons game or losing to the Falcons or whatever when we went to the game. So that's my biggest worry, making sure that CMC is healthy coming into the season and going throughout the whole season. But without Aiyuk, bro, like, do you think we can still win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, shit. He's a big part of what we do, but it wasn't like he just had a crazy Super Bowl performance last year.
Or playoff performance.
Yeah, I mean, in general. I mean, but he blocked, so it ain't like he's just out there doing nothing. But, you know, I feel like we still got the pieces enough to do what we got to do. Like, no matter who it is, really, like, I feel like we can lose one of our pieces and still, you know what I'm saying, be a Super Bowl caliber team. Obviously, I don't want to, or, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like we're that good of an offense to where one of our star playmakers could go down and we could still be able to handle business.
Yeah, hopefully that comes true. Mariah Williams says, yes, I'm sick. I still missed that Atlanta game with y'all. Yeah, that was a trip to want to go on. Kev Stone. Speaking of Sam, Wesley Snipes paid. Wesley Snipes, please pay your taxes. We all saw you in that movie. We know that you got paid.
You know what's hella funny? I was literally just talking to somebody about Wesley Snipes at work today. That's hella funny.
Who was y'all talking about?
Because we were just talking about like how Hollywood, you could be a mega star one moment and then the next moment you really forgot about it. And it's like, yeah, he had the shit with his taxes, but like back when Blade and shit came out, Wesley was the man.
I mean, that was at the pinnacle.
For sure. But then it's like after that, he wasn't in no movies till he was in that Kevin Hart shit just recently. Like, you feel me? Like, he been off the grid. But when Hollywood fucking with you.
Coming to America 2, Coming to America 2, I like him now. Right. He didn't look,
right.
He looked kind of crazy as Blade in this movie. I don't know if they wanted to make him look that old, but, or if he's gotten sick. Like, he didn't look that small in Coming to America 2. You know what I'm saying? Prayers about the brother Wesley Snipes if you're good, but I was like, he looked a little weird. He still did good though in the movie. Jalen Frey says, if the Niners match with the Steelers offer, do you think he would stay?
I mean, well, I don't even know what the Steelers offers. How much were they offering?
Honestly, I don't even know. I mean, if it is 30, and then let's just say they offer 30, and the Niners offer 30. You think Aiyuk would take it?
Yeah, I think he would.
Kev Stone says, now I got to root for a nigga who is nice against air, or whatever Tyler said. Speaking of Ricky Pearsall, he is hurt again, hurt his shoulder. Second injury already, and we haven't even gotten to week 1 yet of the actual preseason. What is going on with your man's white boy Rick, aka Pretty Ricky, aka Ricky Pearsall? And do you think these injuries are gonna like linger, or like it's because this is what Herm Edwards said? He does go kind of hard in terms of like practicing and shit like that, and just he can sometimes injure himself even just practicing. Should we worry about these injuries right now, bro?
I mean, it's a cause for concern. You definitely don't want to see somebody get hurt twice before they even play one game. Obviously, hamstring, that really don't.
Hamstring, I'm saying, that's you working out. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That can happen to anybody. Shoulder is a little bit more football related.
You ain't even got tackled yet. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, I'm sure you have a little contact, but it ain't been from somebody who really trying to hurt you. So it's like,
like a game, like Sunday type tackle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So it's a little bit concerning, but also it could just be a little stinger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know to the depth of what the shoulder injury is, but it could have just been a little stinger, that precautionary. But at this point, it's like, bro, we need you to start stepping up, bro. And you can't do that from the sideline. So,
right, especially if it's looking like Aiyuk is gone, like, bro, you definitely would want to go ahead and seize the opportunity, because he literally just caught a long pass from Purdy yesterday, I think, and that was on demo, and then he got hurt right after that, so he was out. So it's like he shows flashes, but then, man, the best availability is availability. So
right.
We're gonna keep an eye on that. Quick pause. Kev Stone, hit them like buttons. Too many people in the chat only have 2 likes. Hit the like button right now if you're in the chat for show. OB3. Hey Tyler, hey Pat, what's good?
What it do, man?
Good things. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just saying what it do, OB. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my guy?
Thought I was getting violent. Also, everything that's going on at camp. Still good talk about D Winters, even though he wasn't starting in that original depth chart, which I hope he will get on there. They got Devondre Campbell starting next to Fred right now. And Renardo Green has still been out there. They said he like white on rice on a paper plate in a snowstorm, dog, and just in niggas' pockets. Any other camp standouts right now that we should be looking at, or those are the top 2?
Yeah. I feel like, pretty much. I think I want to see more of Mustafa, especially like when the games get going.
I heard he got hurt today. Didn't he get hurt? I heard he got hurt.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I don't know that.
He got hurt today, too. Fuck. But yeah, definitely want to see more Mustafa if he's not hurt.
Yeah, that's about probably it. And I want to see Robert Beal. They saying he's been having a good camp, so I want to see. I'm looking forward to pretty much the people that's going to play in the preseason games that's got a chance to be real contributors. Puny, I want to see Puny, see how he looks against live action. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All the people that's new, I would say.
I think your man George Odom might get the starting spot at that safety spot. I heard he got another.
Yeah, I don't even think that's even up for debate no more. I feel like he's been solid all camp, but Mustafa could definitely earn himself some playing time, being that George Odom is one of our elite special teams players. So there's room for Mustafa to get some more extra reps, but he definitely gotta, you feel me, step up and do what he gotta do, because George Odom ain't gonna give it to you. He's gonna be solid.
My last thing before we get off of the Niners party, again, throwing picks at practice. Throw 2 more picks today. Purdy ended the week last week, didn't have too many more interceptions, but I'm just thinking, and throwing it out there, if we do end up tail spinning this year and he does have a bad season, do you think we would draft Shedeur Sanders or some other quarterback in the draft to replace him? You think it's pretty much Purdy locked in as a starting quarterback for the team?
Yeah. I feel like if he has a terrible year, they'll consider somebody, but it ain't going to be with our first pick.
Even if we get a top 5 pick?
Yeah, I don't see him doing that.
Okay. Capstone says we are never getting that time. Man, I would love to see it. Oh, Deion Sanders is coming down to practice and just talking shit to Kyle for like 2 hours. Why put my son in the game? What you doing, boy? For real. Jalen Frey says Shedeur Sanders said he would like to play with the 49ers. Just throwing it out there, y'all. Just in case. I didn't want to get too excited about it because my heart has been broken too many times in the past. But if he is there, I'm just saying, you might want to do something about it. OB3 says Danny's injuries are really concerned about Ricky Pearsall. Yes. Kev Stone says, Jesus Christ, he's hurt. The air nigga, Tyler, stay away from training camp. I wasn't there when he got hurt, so clearly it's not me being at training camp.
I don't think we've seen nobody get hurt. Oh, well, DG was off to the sideline for
just for a second.
Quick
he came back. My boy, you gotta jump it out. Jalen Frey says Dave Lombardi told me to not worry on his live stream last night when he brought up Ricky Pearsall getting injured twice within 1 month. Dave Lombardi is a tool. Like, come on, man.
He's also, like I said too.
But he's always positive, spin everything. He don't want his credentials revoked at all. So,
and it's like we don't know to the extent of what the shoulder injury is. Like I said, it could have been just a little stinger, or whatever the case may be. But you definitely have to give him a little side eye. Like, I wouldn't say it's you have to.
I wouldn't say it's good. It's definitely not.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's good, but I ain't necessarily saying you have to worry panic meter yet either.
Yes,
so.
But it's something
somewhere in the middle.
Yes. How's Jacob Cowling doing? I heard he was back in practice making plays, and I heard he did get a touchdown either today or yesterday. So that is definitely good.
Man, that's somebody. Add him to my list too. Who I'm really gonna be watching this preseason because boy, yes, bro, he's a baller. I'm a huge fan. So
shout out to the backup quarterback that made the play to Ricky Pearsall who was at camp, and Ricky dropped it. Taylor, I think it's Taylor Fair. Yeah, I just had the name on my tongue.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Tanner Monroe or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Be on the lookout for him because I think he might be getting that third spot. So
over Dobbs.
Over Dobbs. Dobbs looked cool. Like, what you think of Dobbs when he was there? Like, he looked cool.
I mean, he looked better than number 4.
I just like that one throw he threw to Ricky across the
field. That was a great throw. I'm not going to
act like it was. Shedeur is coming to the Skulls, says Alan Perry. To them Raiders. Yeah, no, I can see that.
So y'all gonna be weak again this year. We agree.
They all know that. I mean, they kind of
no, they don't all know that because half of them think they're going back to the Super Bowl again.
So does Mark know that they're gonna be weak?
Hey, you gotta ask him.
Mark, if you're still in the chat, let me know. What is the
I can't answer that for you. You gotta answer that.
Here. OB3 says Shedeur Sanders will be dope, but I almost have a feeling he's gonna go to the Cowboys, especially if Dak doesn't re-sign. That would be interesting. Man, that would be the one.
That would be crazy.
He would be.
Listen, if Dak don't sign that contract by the end of this year, Jerry Jones might move mountains to get that #1 pick.
I can see that. My last dying wish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Your brother, who gotta go?
He said they all sick. Micah, you're out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody.
Shedeur, you know what I'm saying? That would be clean. That would be a
I'll trade you my son. You can have this, man.
Nah, for real. With the star. Kev Stone wants to know, has Moody been out there missing kicks in practice? I heard he missed.
I seen him miss one. Yeah, I seen him miss one.
Still, I mean, he's not gonna make all of them. My boy Ernie Chavez, what's up, my boy? Good evening, everyone. Yes, sir. Shout out my boy. Alan Perry, 7-10 for the Raiders coming.
I don't think 7-10 might not get y'all Shedeur though.
It's not gonna get y'all Shedeur for sure. I gotta get like 3 to 5 wins in that range to want to just try and get a shot.
You know, my man AP gonna always be logical about it, but the rest of your fan base, not so much.
Yeah, shout out to the Raider Nation. Shout out to y'all too, dude. But anyway, fuck with the game. That's pretty much it on Niners training camp. Before we get over to the Olympics, we're gonna stay football. Did you get to watch Hard Knocks last night?
I did. Well, I watched it today, but I did watch it.
Nice. What'd you think of Hard Knocks?
Thought it was a good kickoff to the season. I remember I had asked you the other day about the Giants. He was like, I started it, but I couldn't really get into the Giants.
I can't get into the Giants, bro. I do not like them at all.
And then I didn't really tap into it yet, but I thought that was the Hard Knocks from the season. And then I seen the trailer and I hit you like, oh, so the real Hard Knocks is about to start. I was all right.
Hard Knocks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah. Because it's always fun for preseason for sure.
Oh, spoiler alert too! If you haven't watched the episode, we're getting just a little bit of spoilers. What did you like? Anything that stood out about the episode?
The main thing, honestly, was what's the name? Going to see Simone Biles in the Olympics. I thought that shit was hella dope.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. He was asking for it like any nigga on the job trying to get PTO off. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So I'll be back on the 29th. On the 29th, I'm gonna be here. But the other days, I really appreciate you for this moment.
If you don't mind, please.
Yeah, he's not even like a starter. Like he's not like on the bubble player. So yeah,
for sure. But that's just a dope ass moment. So I respect them for letting them do that. Like that shit really stuck out to me because Coach could have been like, nah. Do you want to make the team or not? Like, but Coach was really hella cool about it. Like, nah, bro. Like, this the Olympics. Like, you got to get out there, bro. Like, so that was dope to me. Caleb Williams, he's just really a Gen Z quarterback.
Yeah, right. Like, he's so Gen Z. Yeah, nah, yeah.
It's just like I was trying not to like overly judge him. They're from a different era. Like I'm not trying to be that old head, just like you young little punks. Just you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying not to be overly judgmental. But
when he picked up the man purse, did you notice it?
Yes, bro. And then, like, even with the slip and slide, he was just like way too excited. He was just like, "Yeah,
that was cool.
Every time it's out, it was fun, but it was fun. But it was just like
that shit was pretty tight to me. I ain't gonna lie.
It was, but it was just like he was just like I'm like he's just Gen Z, got his nails painted and all the stuff, and I was just like, yeah, like do your thing, bro, because you are a franchise quarterback, but. Yeah, just watching his mannerisms and his demeanor, I'm just like. This is crazy, but you feel me? If he's able to lead men, he's able to lead men. So you feel me? Like do your thing. I'm not trying to, you feel me, judge your differences from mine. But it was just like some of the stuff was just taken aback. Like my man's out here with a purse. He got the short shorts out here, just out here doing his thing. You know, like
when he did the John Legend, I thought that was pretty funny.
That was hella funny.
He fucked up on the lyrics. But that was pretty tight. Bro that hurt himself doing the splits on the special teams. That was crazy. After he did the national anthem, that is pretty funny. But I thought, man, I thought it was a good cast just because the Bears have a pretty cool like young team. A lot of personality, especially with Caleb. I didn't want to like Eberflus at first when they did the intro shot. You know, all the rich white people they talk about. You know, we lacrosse all summer. It's been a lacrosse all summer type shit. He out there, you know what I'm saying, chilling. I'm like, I don't know if I can get with him, but he's pretty laid back coach. I like that he brought in Nick Saban. That was pretty cool to see. Saban's line about talking about Caleb, like only a certain amount of people that really want to be great in this world. Like human nature is literally just to survive. So I thought that was pretty. That was a bar. But yeah, and I like the slide drill the slide drill with the water slide.
It was funny, bro.
But you got Caleb would just enjoy himself a little too much. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, more power to you, bro. It was just hella funny to watch. Like you just like a little ass kid. It was just funny.
He got to get the haircut, bro. Like that is crazy.
He's be out there whatever.
He on that J. Cole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever.
He on some different, man. That boy's different. But, hey, you put that ball in the end zone, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the main reason why he can do what he do, man, because he just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's good. I like, man. Oh, when DJ Moore got paid, that shit was pretty tight.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was definitely one of my favorite moments. They put like, hey, man, can you run him up here during special teams real quick? Hey, he coming back to practice trying to act all cool and shit. Like,
bro, really have a juice. That, bro. You just got cast out $100 million, bro, and you got to go back to work. Like that. He was at practice. Like, I know he's gonna get it out. Like, boy,
what time do we get off?
No,
what time do we get off?
Boy, I'm about to go buy some shit. No,
my boy Keenan Allen. It was good to see him too out there, man. Just Cal legend, you know what I'm saying?
No, he looked like J. Cole dead ass to me every
that
time.
Telephone.
That nigga,
with the ball,
crazy, bro. They're gonna be a dope fantasy team, I would say, to my fantasy tip out there. Mark, gang violence. Mark, how many wins are the Raiders gonna have this year? Let us know in the chat. Alan Perry says Minshew and AOC at quarterback. We damn near got a top 5 pick coming for sure.
I mean, I said that, but you know, people be thinking I'm just a Raider hater.
I don't know if Mariah's talking about Robbie or not. She said call Robbie, please. But I forgot to talk about it before we switch over to the Olympics. At practice today, in a stunning, shocking of events, Brad Graham, shout out the boy, at training camp with a picture saying, I'm not quite sure, but I think this is Robbie chosen. Is it Anderson or Gold? What was my boy name?
Anderson.
I think it's Robbie Anderson at the night of practice right now, trying out. He got that look. I know everyone's seen the Gambit meme going viral right now, but he was looking like, ooh, I'm gonna make a name for myself right here. What did you think when you saw Robbie Anderson at practice today, bro?
I mean, they just need people. They just need people to get out there. And, you know, Robbie Anderson is definitely one of those dudes that it's like they always feel like, oh, the potential's there. Let's give him one more shot. Like, the potential's there. Let's give him one more shot. So he's people gonna always take a chance or take a look. But, I'm not really expecting him to be around past today.
Like Willie Snead on that Willie Snead hype.
Yeah, kind of.
In that role, but I mean, he was on the Dolphins last year, so I can see why they.
Like Willie Snead sticks around because he's actually got production on tape, though. Like Willie Snead actually has touchdowns, and you know, Robbie Anderson should be out there. See,
Mark says, you see the comment. Mark. He said the Raiders are going undefeated.
See, and look, real AP in just that fast. see? It's a drug. Like my boy Money said, it's a narcotic, man. Stay off that narcotic.
What would be worse? we talked about some of the show before, but going to the Super Bowls, many Super Bowls losses that we've seen or dealing with they've been dealing with since the last time they went to the Super Bowl in 03.
They definitely got it worse. I'll tell you that. I'll take Super Bowl losses all day, but I mean, I don't like losing in the Super Bowl. It's a very dejecting feeling, but yeah, I'll take what we got over what they got anyway.
Because you're right. At the end of the day, the seasons do be fun when we be winning. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like
they be miserable. They fans literally will tell you, I'm not going to Vegas to waste my money on that shit. Like we be having fucking fun at our stadium. I don't know about y'all.
That's true. That is also true.
Also, it takes a lot more for them to get to their stadium, so I understand it's more of an investment to get there. But yeah,
big time. Alan Perry says Raiders for sure got it worse. Mark Raiders, yeah. Alan Perry says we have not had a playoff win since I was in junior high, and we are all pushing 40, which is great. Yeah. Brian Wills 5, not for real. Mark is popping bottles. That's great. I just bought a little bottle of him, so do not listen to me. That's understandable. And OB3 says the Raiders have only had like 2 winning seasons in the last 20 years. I think that would be a great segue over to the Olympics. If you could pull up the medal count for me. The Olympics have been going crazy. I've been watching this shit. Shout out to Gold Zone. Shout out to Scott Hansen, the legend. Every day going crazy on that Gold Zone, going back and forth. The last time we were talking to y'all, we were not in the lead. We were behind China. But as y'all can see, in the gold medal spot, Team USA went ahead and got that up to 27 to 25 with China. 94 overall medals, which is crazy, like 30 more than anybody next to us. And then, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all how I'm shaking out. Have you been watching some of the Olympics and watching some of the other events as they've been going on, my boy?
Not really, to be honest. I've been watching track and field more than anything.
Yep.
Really low-key more than I've been watching basketball. That's usually what I look forward to the most for Olympics is track and field. So I've been tapped in with that a little bit more than anything else. I seen a couple of highlights today for the water polo. I guess they advanced to the semifinals.
Yep.
I told actually me and Alex was talking about that shit. Shout out Alex Silva, you feel me? Section 123. But we was like water. I was like, I ain't know water polo is that intense. He like, yeah, bro. Like my people that I know that used to play it, they like some dirty shit be going on under that water. I can see it, bro. Yeah, so like, I can see like that. Yeah, with the competitiveness, like I can see how shit can escalate real quickly, and then it's like, bitch, you tried to drown me? Now I gotta.
Yeah, she would be crazy. But you can't really talk them. You can't talk them in the water though. Like that, we'd have to be outside as soon as we step out.
You know what I'm saying? All it takes is somebody to do something really out of pocket or really just push you down too hard or something. You know what I did? It's like, all right, but now you gotta see me for stuff.
Or at least I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing the ball at your head at
right, something. You know, something right.
Something slight. Gymnastics been going crazy. I watched artistic synchronized dive swimming or some shit like that.
Yes, that's the thing. Yeah, Kev was just
man, that shit was going crazy. It was like ballet in the water. No, the synchronized was kind of they hit the moonwalk, bro. They was going crazy, bro. Yes, bro. The synchronized.
It's definitely called artistic swimming now, but it's formerly known as synchronized swimming. That's the Olympics we grew up watching. But yes, I didn't watch it, but I see that we won silver, and I seen like
that's what I was just going to ask. I saw they was in the lead, but they could have got them at worst silver. So I guess we got silver in that. Okay.
Yeah, they did. They ended up getting silver, but they hadn't got a medal in that since like '92 or something like that. So they did their thing. Shout out to them. I don't know how they be doing it, but boy, it should be fire.
Yeah, no, that's that shit was clean. What else did I watch? Boxing. Watched some boxing today.
I did watch a little bit. I watched some of that yesterday.
Yeah, no, the boxing was cool. It was some random. Field hockey. Field hockey is trash. When they have shootouts in field hockey, they can like you could essentially walk up to the goalie, turn your back to him like you're posting up, and just like shoot around the goalie. Like, it was weird, bro. That shit was trash. Like I wasn't with the field hockey. They was settling it out. But The Bud fight. While we're on the topic of the boxing, I mean, Bud fight was pretty good. I thought he was about to lose in the beginning. Dude was everywhere in terms of his style, but I thought I had it closer. I had him winning by like the last 2 rounds. But what do you think of the Bud fight?
To me, I thought Bud really controlled the fight for the most part. Me and my boy Matt was going back and forth about it. He thought other dude won. And I was like, we're just watching 2 different fights. Like he said, dude started off real aggressive, and Bud was like not really able to figure it out. But then once he settled down and was like, bro, this nigga doing all this jumping, and I ain't gotta go nowhere. Oh, I'm cool. So then after that, I just felt like he was just picking him apart. Bro was like not really doing nothing. He was standing back there getting hit, and he was throwing back. He would catch Bud sometimes.
Yep.
But for the most part, I just felt like Bud was picking him apart. You could definitely see that Bud moving up the weight class, it mattered a little bit, but to me, I still thought Bud controlled the majority of that fight.
Random stuff. Shout out Chris Fraser, my bad. Hell random stumbling on y'all stream. Hey, Round 06. I hit this thing. I see you. Shout out my boy. Hey, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Yes, sir. Always
welcome.
Yeah, shout out to the fans.
Yes, what was I gonna say? Yes, back to the Olympics. Dope today to see the 400. Did you watch the 400?
Yeah, I watched the men's 4.
My boy Quincy Hall, I'm about to share on right now, went ahead and came back with one of the coldest comebacks that I have seen. Bro, these Olympics have been good, man, because it was close to the pretty much with no fouls on that 100-meter, which he did place. Oh, here we go. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And they're off. No, thank you. With the sound. Oh, it's moving slow.
Ronnie James and Matthew Hudson Smith.
Start Let's see.
It's the final of the men's 400 meters. Let's go.
And you already see Jareem Richards on the outside going out extremely quickly. So has Sabakonga third from the left.
You got to mute your mic.
Ronnie James, dead center of your picture right now.
It's Karani James and Matthew Hudson Smith who are running the best backstretch and now the turn. But look at Jareem Richards, who has the experience of the 200. But watch Hall. He's fading badly at this point, Lee.
Jareem Richards on the outside, Matthew Hudson Smith, Karani James, Quincy Hall is coming back, Quincy Hall is digging deep, Quincy Hall is running past all of them, can he get there? He does!
Boy, that man Quincy Hall was really digging deep for that one, boy. He tapped into something different.
No, my internet is trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got. We gonna up bro, he was behind for majority of the race. They said he only led for 0.10 of a second, and that was at the end. So not even a whole second. That nigga came back from deep, bro. That shit was crazy.
Nah, facts. And I was gonna say he had the grill in too. But they like slugs too, so that made it even funnier, bro. Like that made it even funnier, bro. But coming around the turn, you feel me? Coming around the turn, I thought he was like about to like be damn near last because it looked like he was burning out of gas coming around the curve, but he just hit another level, bro. And I was like, yo, like I seen him run in the qualifier, so I knew he could really run, but I was not expecting him to do that. And then Michael Norman, he was pretty good, and he had a bad performance. I think he finished like 7th or something. So that was a little bit surprising. But man, shout out to Quincy Hall, bro. Really did his thing, bro. I'm a fan for life, boy. Dick got his grill in, chains on, doing his thing.
Streets, bro. He had the grill. Yeah, for real. Kev Stone, yeah, man, with the old school dial-up. Yeah, my internet is not the best for streaming, but we're gonna get there. Jay LaFrey says this is great. Al Davis would have signed Quincy on the spot back in the day. You know what I'm saying? he was going through his fetish. Shout out Darius Bay. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Lot of drinking talk in the chat. I like that. Everyone's popping bottles. Shout out my boy Mark. But yeah, looking forward to the 200-meter race tomorrow. Noah Lyles did come in second for the qualifier. They said he has not lost no race at all in the 200 meters in 26 straight tries. Is that something or nothing for Noah Lyles going into the race tomorrow?
To me, it was nothing because to me, if you watch the race, it didn't even look like he was running hard. And I'm not.
He wasn't.
He was looking like he jogged into that 20.8, so like or 0.08. So I was like, yeah, I think tomorrow he really gonna hit he gonna really turn it on because he's been, he ran the 100 too, had to qualify for that. So you feel me? He's doing a lot of events compared to people that's just running the 200. So he probably wants to save his legs a little bit. Yeah, but I think tomorrow he really gonna cut it on and do his thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think he wins too. But if he does not, do you think the internet will come for him, even though he has claimed the fastest man alive in 100 meters?
I mean, they can try, but shit, he already won.
He already won the 100. Yeah, I think he's certified. I think
right. He already.
Definitely have to get that goal tomorrow. For the Team USA men's hoop team, they played Jokic again for the third time versus Serbia. They've averaged, I think, over 26 points, beating them every time. Do you think Team USA does it again and smacks Jokic and them?
Yeah, I don't think Jokic. I don't think they're
got enough facilities for that big man.
Yeah, they don't have enough bigs. They don't have they don't. That ain't gonna work. They're cool. They got you know what I'm saying, but that ain't. Yeah, they don't got enough.
That should be an easy win for Team USA. And the women's do not play. They play today, right?
Yes, they beat Nigeria by 44 points.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Yeah,
that'll be at least 2 more golds easily for Team USA. For sure. Yes, Alan Perry, the men's and women's are backstroking to the finals for sure. And track and field probably going to end up being the last good race tomorrow. The Povo's been pretty lit too. I was watching a lot of Povo.
I'm about to pull up that schedule. I forgot to watch the end of that. The women's Povo. I was watching that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the last one I saw, I think it was between us and I want to say Australia or some shit like that. But yeah, the women's Povo was going pretty crazy.
Pull up the schedule for tomorrow. These are all Eastern Standard Times.
Nice. Women. Oh, the 100 hurdles. Oh, I did watch that this morning. That was going pretty crazy. He bit it hard today.
I didn't.
It was one of the longer races, but it was the longer hurdles. He looked like dead body in the road. My fault. What was you gonna say?
No, but the 100 hurdles for the women's and the men. I know the women. What's her name? Alasia Johnson or something like that. She's nice. And then the men's Holloway. He probably gonna win.
I seen him. He was looking. He was looking smooth.
He probably gonna win that. He really do his thing on them hurdles. So. And then, also Quincy Hall, he used to do the 400-meter hurdles. But, yeah, so he said, he felt like he wasted a lot of his time doing them hurdles because he felt like that's what he really better at. And a lot of people don't really, fuck with Quincy Hall because he be talking that talk, you feel me?
Nigga talking to you with the grill in the mouth, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit. No, you know crazy.
But he show up with confidence. He like, bro, I'm not here to lose, bro. Like, this is an individual sport. We all here to win. If people gonna be scared to say it, that's on them. But I'm here to win, bro. Like, rather y'all think I can do it or not, like that's why I show up, bro.
Man, I ain't mad.
I respect that.
He definitely stood on business today for sure. Who you think gonna be in that 4x100?
The 4x100.
Yeah.
For the men, I know. Quincy Johnson gonna be running. That's the youngster, 16-year-old.
Yep.
He's
nice.
He is.
Yeah, that's the dude that raced for the 200 today. He played for 200 today, right?
No, Quincy Johnson is. You think about dude from At the 200, we got Kenny Bernardic.
Yeah, I know Kenny. I know Noah, and there's another dude. He's pretty young too, but yeah, he had. I think so. Yeah, he had played for the 200 too.
Yeah, but so I forgot dude's name, but no, Quincy Johnson is the 16-year-old. He was like this close from qualifying from the actual 400 in the Olympics, but he's on the relay team, so he'll probably do his thing. Oh no, it's the 4x100. Never mind. I thought it was the 4x400. So I don't know. I don't even know who's on the 4x1 for real. They might have Coleman. Christian Coleman might be on the team.
Did Noah Lyles run it?
No, he's definitely not. He's got the final tomorrow.
Yeah,
ain't no fucking way.
Ain't
no fucking way he about to waste his time with the relay heat.
Hopefully, maybe Fred might be on it. Texas, but yeah, we'll see.
Fred Curley, maybe. Because he already did the one already, so he might. But yeah, depends. They might, because a lot of times they be having their shit set, so we'll see. And they might change, you know what I'm saying, the team as people move forward. You know, like if after Noah or whatever, after they finish the 200, they might add one of them or two of them or something, you know, so we'll see how that goes. But definitely looking forward to all those finals tomorrow, starting at what? That's 11 o'clock our time. So
that's in the prime hour. My niggas Scott has to come on, get that 11 o'clock to like 1 o'clock window, and then go ahead and get that going. Yep, shout out the 110-meter hurdles. Yes, sir. That's when we're going crazy. But yep, we are looking forward to that. Another great episode of On Base Soil coming to y'all live from the Bay. Make sure you hit that like button. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
You ain't gonna talk about your boy Lauri?
Before we get out of here, not really. Like it's over. We did get Lauri Markkanen. He signed for a lot of money. That's pretty much it.
I mean, I knew he wasn't enough. I said that from the jump. I didn't think that was gonna happen regardless. But you know, people, Warriors fans and they fan fiction, they get caught up in all this.
I don't think Warriors fans just want to, especially the new age Warriors fans, they don't want to accept that we just probably gonna be weak. Until
I feel it.
Ming and them maybe develop, but I'm not getting my hopes up for the season. My bad. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, I'm just like I kind of feel it because it's like people. To me, it's just like y'all operating in a weird space. Y'all don't want to be good, and y'all don't want to be bad for draft picks. So I don't know what y'all want to do, but you know, we'll see. I'm ready,
bro. We're not trading for no. We're in that space now. Where we become the Laker fans in the off season, and we just got a new face in a jersey in a meme
every time,
every single year, and it's tough, man. Like, man, I just hope and pray that Steph does not get fed up and just ride this shit out. Like that's my only. That would be hard. That would be heartbreaking if the chef ended up leaving.
Yeah, I don't want to see him put on another jersey, but you know, if he did, I wouldn't even be mad at him just for the fact that.
So Draymond would outlast everyone.
That would be funny. That would be the perfect fucking scenario of irony. Just y'all stuck with Draymond.
It is like he like new age, like Charles Oakley and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
now y'all stuck with Draymond as your best player. That's what y'all deserve.
Oh, it's funny.
But everybody really saying it's Lacob, man. They saying Lacob is a little too hands-on now. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I think he wants to make sure that the two timeline thing works out because
to me,
they don't want to give up Kuminga or Podziemski, and they want to.
I mean, I always say when you on the team, you can do what the fuck you want to do. That's number one. But number two, I just feel like because he was there when it all worked out, he feels like he got the formula now. So I know how to do it because I saw, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw it work, so I know how to do it now. So you guys gotta trust me. And it's like, it works when you kind of take a step back more so than getting hands on. But at the end of the day, you do what you want with your shit. So
Alan Berry says, "Tell KD, let bygones be bygones, and come back home on a good note."
You're not playing with Draymond, bro. Draymond got to go first, bro.
Draymond made it awkward.
You see him and Steph having the time of their life.
That was like when Draymond was suspended when Poole came back, and it was just go by y'all like niggas was dapping him up and smiling and shit. I mean,
Right.
I'm a Draymond defender, but it is pretty funny that my boy did kind of ruin a lot of the dynasty.
Nah, facts. He ruined the majority of it. It's crazy, man. He's just the most unhinged person I've ever seen. Like you said, that's my dog, bro. Look, AP said I'm good with him going. Hey, listen, if KD comes back for sure, we're all good with Draymond going. I mean, I don't even think that's a no-brainer.
Yes, but we gotta see. I mean, KD said he will want to leave Phoenix, so maybe next year they can send the house. But like, I'm interested to see. I want to see Kuminga develop into the star like I think he can be. I don't know if Moody's gonna be able to do it. I'm hoping Moody will be here too, but it's just weird now, bro, because we in that spot where it's like you said, we're not too weak to be like top of the draft type shit, but also we're not gonna win a championship. What you gonna say about that?
I'm about to get a shirt that just say "Free Kuminga from the shackles of Steve Kerr," bro. Like, it's just he's the only one holding my boy back, man.
Definitely gotta wear that. Mark says KD is not coming back. Draymond called him a bitch to his face. Laughed my ass off. Draymond is out of control. I love that nigga today.
I just feel like everybody misses the point. Yes, he did that, but he did that because he got mad that KD told him to pass him the ball. Like,
I mean, he got mad. He got mad at Jordan Poole for whatever he said to him.
I feel like that's a little bit different.
Whenever Draymond get mad, you like the Hulk.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. Jordan Poole, I'm still gonna always blame you because I don't know where you from, but somebody walk up on you like that, they probably want to fight. And if you gonna push him, I don't know what you think that means. You obviously felt a little threatened, so why were you not ready for that? Like, I just didn't understand. But
this is the
Draymond's
key.
Out of line.
This is the key. If we want to be any type of good, Andrew Wiggins, Jay LaFrey says, is on the radar all season. Like, he got it. There's no way he could just fall off like that, right? He's only 28 years old, bro. Like,
I don't think he want to play basketball no more, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
If I just had to take it as a guess, he's going to do it just because it's his job. But
he want to play for Team Canada this year.
I mean, it's a little different, but
not as much as state.
Yeah, that and it's a little different pride playing for your country.
Alan Perry says Draymond had turned the ball over on that play and had the audacity to get mad at Duflaga.
Man, that's what I said. Like, bro, first of all, everybody said you should get the ball up. You turned it over. They got mad at him because he asked for the ball. Like, what are you caught up? I'm a bitch.
It wasn't about that play in the moment. It was about the fact that it was that whole year that they was talking about KD leaving, and
no, for sure,
it was just building up, and they knew that he wasn't coming back. Draymond for sure knew he was not coming back. So just in that moment, he decided, it's like when your woman just, go bad on you for no reason for some shit that ain't got to do with nothing. That's why you leaving anyway. You a bitch. You leaving anyway. We're going to be good without you. It's like, nigga, what? Like, where'd that come
I
from?
always said, if Kevin Durant mind wasn't made up before that,
right?
It was made up at that moment before, I'll tell you that.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This is for sure the shit I'm talking about right here.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you, I think he was already on the fence about it for sure. But I think that was the moment his mind was made up. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gone, bro. You got it.
He just didn't get hurt, man.
See, I just want to play basketball.
If we would have just three-peated, I don't think it would have mattered. We'd have just three-peated, I don't think it would have mattered.
I still think KD would have left. I ain't gonna lie.
I think he would have left, yes, but I don't think it would have hurt as much if we three-peated.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, it didn't really hurt me, but Warrior fans was hurt. But
I mean, I wasn't tripping. My man,
it's just the way it went down.
Like that is AP's guy, but like, I would have just wanted. I was more hurt about Clay getting hurt that season, but like,
yeah. I mean, I was him and KD. I didn't want to see them get hurt. Like, that shit was really just disappointing more than. And then Kyle Lowry killing us in Game 6 really hurt my heart. Fuck Kyle Lowry.
The game of his life. I ain't gonna say it like, whoa, that's crazy. OP3 Poole apparently called Draymond a backpack.
That's funny.
Alan Perry, yeah, Wiggs got to be 2020 Wiggs. He a Jehovah Witness. He going back to the church. Jennifer said Wiggs got his ring and he just be coasting.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like that's how he was in Minnesota too. Just certain nights he just like going through the motions.
I mean, that's how he was when he first got here. Like he was okay, like, but until that season, the 2022 season, like that was really it, you know. Mariah Williams says we might even be a lottery pick for real. I don't think we're gonna be that bad. Like probably playing again.
Shit, we wasn't that. We was there this year. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like it might just be playing time. Mark, that 3P would have been lovely. Yes. OB3, Katie was on his way out. He wanted to team with Kyrie. Yeah, he was definitely gonna be gone. AP, God stopped our 3P. Katie and Clay got hurt. It would have been curtains for the Raptors. Oh, man, remember the game when he came back? He was.
It was. Ah, Clay.
Come on, y'all. We was about to end on the good note, bro. We just opened. We went from Lauri Markkanen to opening up old wounds. The documentary is gonna be epic, bro. I just can't wait. No matter what happens, all the shit that went down, bro. Everything from the Mark Jackson till now, Clay leaving, all this shit. That shit gonna be like 10 episodes. Like you know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be fire. Yeah.
Things legends are made of, you know.
Yeah, nah, for real. Think we'll go ahead and end on that note. It's so many rules. I'm still that was my favorite season, bro. Outside of 22, like man, 73 Ribs was fire, bro. I don't care. That shit was fire to me.
Only because, bro, like that was literally the widest range of emotions, bro. It was the highest highs and the lowest lows.
Well, that shit was fire for me, bro. We had just won the championship. We won 73 games, bro. The Bulls record was that was the untouchable record, I felt like.
I had surgery, bro, for what was it? Before game 6? I think the day before game 6, I had surgery. And I just remember watching game 7 just so miserable. Just miserable. That was the most.
It was a great game, though. It was a great game, though.
It was just like every shot, bro, just was like every shot the fucking weight of the world was on every shot. Like everybody was playing on pins and needles, bro. Like, God, I still ain't watched that game.
The only thing I remember the most was just that last 5 minutes.
That sequence,
nobody could make a shot, and then
that's literally all I remember from that game, bro. I still haven't rewatched it, but I literally
Draymond going crazy. I do remember
that too. I do remember that. That nigga had like 40. He was hitting threes. I was like, Draymond's damn near about to be MVP.
The MVP, like, I do bro. He'd have been an MVP, bro. You wouldn't tell this. He'd have slapped so many niggas if he'd have won the finals MVP, bro. You can't tell me nothing, bro.
Oh my God, he'd be insufferable.
Yeah, that game was great. Damn. So you had a surgery. I do remember getting that surgery too.
Yeah,
and then I was sick. I got COVID during the last.
And then game 7 was on Mark's birthday, on Father's Day. Mark's birthday, June 19th. I remember that shit. Like it was. I remember that shit vividly.
Oh, Mark's dad, bro, Juneteenth. That was up.
Yeah. But I remember that shit. That shit was crazy.
Said he had a bad feeling. I was washing dishes before that game, and my Warriors shot glass broke.
Dang.
That's tough.
I ain't gonna lie. It just that day felt weird. I do remember that. I was like, it's Father's Day. I just had surgery. Like it was just like this is a weird feeling ass day, bro. We're about to watch game 7 of the finals.
No, I felt confident because of seeing Clay, game 6 Clay, you know what I'm saying? Like once I saw that come back, I was like, oh, we can do it. It can be done. But it was a heartbreaker. I'm not gonna lie to you. That might have hurt worse.
That was the worst loss.
Super Bowl loss to the Ravens was pretty bad for me. That was my first Super Bowl experience. That was pretty sad.
It was, but I still feel like to me the Warriors support.
It's the way it went down, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everything, bro.
block,
It was up 3-1. It was the greatest season ever. Like,
the
block.
The snitching from LeBron to get Draymond out of there, like
Steph throwing the fucking around the back pass out the fucking, and then niggas memed it with the championship, bro. Oh my god! When they memed it with the Larry O'Brien trophy, that shit was so funny. It was hurtful, but that shit was so funny, bro. Like it was just everything, bro.
Down the damn drain. Nah, bro.
I remember
the record is still not gonna be broken, bro. I don't care. That's forever.
It did feel like it in the moment. It did feel like it was a waste for sure.
It did in the moment. But we read up a month, not even a month later, and shit went down. Shout out to KD Day. We're gonna end on a high note, and we ended up going on a crazy run. And we got 4 rings, y'all. So before we get up out of here, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button one more time if you haven't done that. We're going to be back later on when we hit y'all. Make sure you got your damn notifications turned on. I haven't seen no one with 73 and 9 shirts on.
Hey, I still got my broken record shirt. That's hella funny.
Get the last word.
They for sure don't hit the same. I'm not gonna hold you. But nah, man, appreciate y'all coming through always. You feel me? Showing love. Again, we're gonna try to get the audio feed done tonight. We have said we had some technical difficulties last time, but mostly we just didn't do the shit. But you know how that go. Anyways, you feel me? Like, subscribe. Tap in with all the socials. You know what I'm saying? Always, you know what I'm saying? It's love. Fuck with your partners.
Everyone have a great night. This was another great show. We will hit y'all when we